Hello! Today I'd like to talk to you very specifically about the price. So not how much you're charging, but how you display your price on your store. And I'll go through a few examples. So here's Pumpkin Patch. And if you can, let me know if you can actually find their price without me having to point it out to you. But it's this tiny pink writing down here on a pink background. So one of the things that online shoppers do is a lot of them are price conscious, and so what they're doing is they're actually looking for price. So by putting your price in a pink colour on a pink background, those two colours aren't dissimilar, so they blend into each other, and so the price doesn't shout out to me, you know, buy me, I'm on sale. And so you can see how they had a $59.99 and then there's a now $29.99, but it's crammed into this sort of section of three. So if this was my store, I would be pulling that price right out. I'd be making it, say, this really deep pink colour up here of the e-sale button, and I'd be making it a lot larger. And then I'd be really highlighting that there was a $20 saving, no, a $30 saving. That's just about 50% off. So it's a massive saving, and yet it's tiny. Okay, so that's one example. Let's go and have a look at this one. This is a really typical online store that hasn't had a huge amount of sort of sales thought put into it. So again, here's the price. It's very small. It's a passive colour, so green colours, cool colours, blue colours, they recede to you in the camera, and bright warm colours such as the reds and the yellows, they come out, they jump out at you. So they've put their price, which is one of the most important things on the page. The designer has chosen to recede that colour and to really bring it back. So again, I'm not sure why they did that. If that was me, I'd be using a warm colour, I'd be pulling it right out of the page, and I'd be making it big, because it's an important factor when a customer decides to buy. I just had to do this one because I thought it was so funny. The price was $18. The price is now $18, but it was $18. So if you're going to use this mechanism of displaying a price before and after, at least get it right. So that's really typical of I think that's typical of very large department stores and larger companies, is they don't really have that sort of attention to detail. But if you look around here, specifically just around that price area, you can see that the only thing that's within that area is that it's only available at, and I assume that that's their logo, so it's only available at Target. So if you happen to absolutely love that particular item, you can only get it at Target, which is a reason to buy, but there's no other real incentive around that price area here. This is another really typical example of smaller e-commerce stores. Where's their price? Well, their price is actually at the bottom of the page. So again, you'll see, if you go and have a look at all the other sort of the top e-commerce stores, you'll see that the price is usually in that first screen. It's what's called above the fold. So this is the fold here where the screen cuts off, and we've got to scroll, two and a half times. So at least they've got the recommended price, they've got the savings amount, so that's a really good savings amount, and then there's the price there. But again, if this was me, I'd have the price up the top of the page, I'd have it situated next to the products, and I'd have it in large writing, and again, black on white just is the sort of the generic default style for that page. I'd have it red and large. Let's have a look what Zappos do. So here's the price here. So it's a warm colour that comes out, it's a larger font, it's bold. Immediately in the vicinity of that price is the word sale and the amount. So I don't know what that discount is, but it's a complicated number, so I can't work it out. So 285 down to 157.99. It's obviously an amount that I can't easily say, oh, that's only 10% off, or that's 5% off, or that's 15 or 20. So it's an unknown discount, so it's hard for me to compare. Right next to the price is the logo over here. A little bit further away are some reviews, the SKU number, add to the shopping cart. So there's the price, and there's the shopping, add to the shopping cart button. A little bit further down, in stock and ready to ship. So, but in the immediate vicinity, see how there's a lot of extra white space? So see how there's sort of, these things are all a bit more cluttered, and there's a lot of white space around there. That naturally pulls your eye in. So again, to attract people to your price, put a bit of space around it, warm colours, they come out of the page. Let's go and have a look at Rush Faster. Really like these guys. I really like what they're doing with their site. Let's have a look. There's their price. Wow, red. Big writing. So see how that's the biggest sort of writing on that page there. Really comes out, pushes forward. It was 119, save 42%. So there's extra information, 2 extra bits of information. And then your eye naturally goes down to this green area because there's no other green sort of in this area. So in stock, ready to ship. So that's the status of the product's confirmed. You can have it tomorrow. You know, it'll ship tomorrow. Currencies are useful, but found it cheaper elsewhere, will price beat it. So again, in this immediate vicinity of the area, it's in stock, ready to ship. They'll price beat it. They've already given you a saving. They have given it credibility by adding a logo just above the price, so you can see that you're buying a brand name item at a discount. The other thing that's interesting that no one else sort of seems to do is that they've put all their social credibility. So they've got their their Google Plus, their Facebook and their Twitter tweets for this product next to there. So there's not a lot of activity there, but it's a mechanism that allows you to get that social sort of authentication that the product's decent. Here's another example. So your price, $189, recommended retail, so good saving there. Availability, leaves the Mount Karingai warehouse in 24 to 48 hours. So it's coming from a warehouse, so I'm probably getting it cheaper. It leaves within 24 to 48 hours, so it comes out, comes along really quickly. And there's the green add to cart button right below it. But again, it's next to the product picture, which is really good. Here's these guys' appliances online. I really like their store as well. Let's have a look at what they do. So there's the price. So it's not red, but at least it's really big writing. There's a lot of white space around it, so your eye can go into that. Best price guarantee. So as I sort of move my mouse around this page, that's the only thing that's got a rollover on it. So the activity on the page, something that will catch my eye, is this little slight animation, this slight rollover. Recommended retail, the savings amount, and then this area here is really interesting. This is their upsell. So obviously, because they're selling appliances, they can add a warranty. So, for your ideas like you might add, if you're selling phones, you might add a phone cover. And that would be a really easy upsell component there. So anyway, so that's some nice ideas in there. Big W. So let's have a look at what's surrounding their price. So the black writing, so at least you save $200, so that's really good. See this button, this save button, so that's red. Unfortunately, this product is also red, so it's sort of competing with the red over here. But the red really comes out online. So in stock online, if you notice that the people who are doing this in stock online, they're using green, which means go. Product normally ships next business day, so again they're giving you an expectation, they're giving customers an expectation, and this is limited offer, so that's a really good idea as well. So if you're going to put something on savings, with a good savings, then you can also give it a limited time. So a nice button there. Let's have a look at what Milan Direct does. So here's the blue, the only sort of real blue spot on the page, $4.99, big writing, plus delivery, which means that delivery is not included. But this text around it is what's actually really important. So best value Eames reproduction. So the fact that it's the word reproduction and best value means that I'm probably already getting a good price. They've then put 3 bullet points, Australia-wide delivery. So that's that go sort of aspect. Best value, again, 4 stars, so that's sort of saying, what its rating was. And then it had a second ago, this first graphic here had the sale. There was a sale, red sale banner down here. So again, that implies that you're making you're buying a really good value item. So just to recap, terrible pink, it's pink price on a pink background. Can't see it, not big enough. Really boring. Cool colours reseed. Bright, warm colours come out of the page at you. If you're going to use the pre-buy, sort of the recommended retail price, at least make sure there's a difference. Put your price up the top of the page, above the fold. Make sure it's up there. Surround your price with indicators, with other indicators of the fact that the customer's getting a bargain, and also give it some social indications like these guys do. So give it some social indications that, and the logo there, give it social indications that it's good value. In stock, ready to ship. So a few people use that. in stock, the availability is ready to go. Nice big price. These ones as well, they've got some reviews there, so 5-star reviews, or 4 stars. Actually got 5 reviews of 4 stars. Around the price, best price guarantee. The only animation on that page is this little blue hover, and then they've got an upsell there, which is really clever. These guys have got a little save button, and these guys have also got a sale button there. So that's a few thoughts around how to make the most of that price that appears on the page, that without doubt every customer who visits your website looks at that price. Okay, thank you, bye.